The Jewish people have a very long and rich history. Today we're about to travel through time and explore the different Jewish communities from around the world at the Beit Hatfutsot Museum of the Jewish People. Beit Hatfutsot is situated in the campus of one of Israel's leading academic institutions, Tel Aviv University. The museum covers 2,500 years of history of the Jewish people and shows how the communities evolved and grew so uniquely. The museum's new wing consists of 5 brand new galleries.
The main gallery is the Synagogue Hall. It consists of our renowned collection of synagogue models. It's the one thing that people who have visited Beit Hatfutsot through the years always remember. So now these synagogue models, one of which you can see behind me, this is the synagogue in Zabludov, Poland, which was a wooden synagogue that was burned by the Nazis in World War II. So this is one of 22 models that we have here, and it's a celebration of the way the Jewish people have congregated through the ages up to today's modern forms of congregation. Kabbalat Shabbat on the beach in Tel Aviv is a modern form of congregation, so we have that as well. This is a good place to note that Beit Hatfutsot is about a very open, pluralistic outlook of what it is to be Jewish and what Jewish identity is.
The first gallery we went to visit is called Operation Moses, 30 years after. Operation Moses refers to the evacuation of the Ethiopian community from Sudan. The exhibition is not so much about the operation itself, but what has transpired since, what their life looks like in present day. Each booth in the exhibit plays 2 short video clips, each one with a different perspective about critical topics in the community, such as racism and intermarriage. What are some of the hardships that the Ethiopian community went through when coming to Israel?
So it started in the early 1980s when the Jewish community in Ethiopia was persecuted by the local government. And then throughout their decision to come to Jerusalem and Zion, Israel, they actually left their communities, they left their belongings, they left their villages and started walking through mountains and deserts for days and months without maybe food, without the right equipment, all the way reaching to Sudan, and even there waiting in refugee camps between 3 months and 3 years. So in that event, they had a lot of losses on the way and a lot went missing.
I think it's very important that this exhibition is spreading awareness of the hardships that the Ethiopians went through and about their culture, because not many Israelis are so aware.
Yeah, and they don't always get a big opportunity, or they don't get opportunity to tell their story or to be heard in this way.
The Ethiopian Aliyah has taken over 25 years. They were taken out of Sudan with the help of the Mossad in a massive airlift to Israel. The second exhibition we went to see presented the life and the influences of artist Bob Dylan. Through film, pictures, and music, the museum exhibits all of the different sides that is Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan has released officially 36 studio albums in his 54-year-long career. He's a real one-of-a-kind artist. So Bob Dylan was a very influential artist, and he was Jewish on top of everything. So what are some of the things about Bob Dylan that this exhibit features?
So first of all, it was first to know that his name, or his Jewish name, is Shabtai Zimmerman.
Wow.
It's not a very known name around maybe people who
shortened it. It's a cool name
for Bob Dylan. And this exhibit actually celebrates his life not in a chronological way, but in different areas of his influence. So we have Bob Dylan as the revolutionary. We have Bob Dylan influencing other artists, Jewish, non-Jewish obviously, but just around the world for years and years and years. And we have Bob Dylan questioning his relationship with Israel and Judaism, just questioning, and I think that's a main part in the museum about this constant looking for meaning.
Bob, or should I say Shabtai, came from a fairly observant Jewish family but had a real complex relationship with his Jewish identity. He influenced many leading Israeli artists and even won a Nobel Prize in literature. The museum also showcases the many Jewish heroes throughout our history in 8 different categories in the Children's Gallery. The Inspirational Gallery encourages visitors to explore the qualities that make them a hero. What does it mean to be a hero? What does it mean to be a trailblazer? These questions are explored through interactive and fun games. But the exhibitions are not the only thing to see in the museum.
Most people know that you can come here to research your family roots, your family background. We have 5 extensive databases that we've been accumulating and nurturing for decades. Genealogy, which is family trees, photographs, communities with information about 4,000 Jewish communities existing and no longer existing, music with 25,000 pieces of recorded Jewish music, and family names, the meaning and origin of Jewish family names.
So for those of you who want to explore the extraordinary story of the Jewish people, Beit Hatfutsot is the place to do it.